Let's move on to this now. The Minerals Council South Africa is sending a senior management team to Kimberley in the Northern Cape to offer support and assistance to Ekapa mining, which suffered a mudslide at its diamond mine. 5 workers remain trapped in a tunnel. And let's speak now to our business reporter, Ntokozo Khumalo, who is live for us at the mine with the latest. Ntokozo, good evening to you. What are you learning this hour? And also important to note that it is a race against time for these miners, some 30 hours that they've been stuck underground for now.
Absolutely. Good evening, Goli. Well, tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, would then make it 48 hours since they've been stuck in Tunnel 6. So that just lets you know how deep they are. And the company really alluding to the complexity of being able to reach them. So shifts have changed throughout the day, but no updates yet on whether the search rescue or the mission is getting any closer to getting those 5 miners that have been trapped since Tuesday, 6 a.m. What we do know, we heard from Kwet van Merwe, who is the security manager here, part of the security cluster, and he told us that the Minerals Council was already in the building. They had just left for the evening, gave a brief, but they are still going to then engage with Ekapa mine, which is of course one of their members. They're saying the point of this is not to take over the issue, but to really understand how this mud rush actually happened to avoid it happening to any other members as well in the industry, pointing of course to that safety first that is there in the mining charter, trying to remove any fatalities within the mining industry. We did speak to the general manager, that's Howard, a little bit earlier on today, Goli, just to get insights into exactly where the company is with that rescue mission. And he did explain to us just what exactly a mud slide is, or a mud rush is, and why it can be so complex to actually get to then those 5 mine workers here. Told us that they had not even been able to get to the point of communication to even just get what state they are in right now, and if they need additional services while they are still trapped there in Tunnel 6. So when we spoke to him earlier, the mission was still trying to drill through to Tunnel 6 and to get some form of communication. But let's take a listen to what the general manager had to say when describing what a mud rush is, Goli.
Mud rushes are quite technical, but really you need water, mud forming material, a disturbance which is mining, and then opening it for it to come through. Because we're mining such old mines with a lot of historical stuff above us, we do have a history of mud rushes, but a lot of effort has gone in to mitigate those rushes. And the primary thing is to eliminate the water. If you eliminate the water, you remove the risk. So mud rush happens when the water and mud forms together and then comes out unexpectedly. And it is one of those issues that we've been aware of for a significant amount of time, and we've put a lot of effort and things in place to mitigate the risks. And we were actually in the view that we've done an extremely good job. So this one comes as a very difficult time at the moment.
All right, Ntokozo, very quickly for us, the Minerals Council of South Africa, tonight we understand they are sending a senior management team to Kimberley. You'll let us know whether they have arrived there, but more importantly, where are rescue efforts right now?
That's the thing, Goli. No updates on the rescue mission itself. The team here and the general manager, the security cluster, saying that they've then got additional support to try and fast track that rescue mission. They've called on the mines rescue services to try and give that support. The Mineral Council perhaps also going to come with some ideas, because as we understand it as well, the chief of mines from the Department of Mineral and Petroleum Resources is also meant to be part of then those discussions to understand how that mud rush happened, and perhaps find then those solutions and find ways to support the miner in fast tracking that rescue operation. Clearly, as you said, time is of the essence, especially when the conditions down there are not conducive. If those miners are not getting enough ventilation, if they don't have water to drink, all those things could really limit the amount of time that the rescuers do have. But in terms of an update on the rescue mission, Xoli, we are where we were in the morning, no sight yet, and no connection to be able to communicate with those 5 mine workers. So really, the mine, not knowing right now whether the miners are still alive and able to just stay and hang on until they are able to reach them. So they had not been able to penetrate all the way to the 6th tunnel, because as he explained, a lot of water was still gushing in, which makes it difficult for then that rescue mission. But he did say that we would be provided then another update in the morning, Xoli. But as it stands, the latest message that I got from the security cluster as about 15-20 minutes ago, no updates on the recovery of the miners yet, Xoli.
Sure. Ntokozo, Khumalo, thank you very much indeed. Live for us there outside the premises of the Ekapa mine in